Good morning. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Oh, wow. It's an interesting morning because I slept in till about 7:15 for me, is sleeping. And then I realised I hadn't put the rubbish bin out. So I had to race out there shortly ago, not long ago, and when it was bucketing down rain, rushing around my hair. So apologies if my hair looks a bit messy, it's because it is. And get the rubbish bin out. And now, yay, we're here live. So that's good. Good morning, Keza. Gee, I hope you got through those 18 beds well yesterday. Was it 18 yesterday or 12? And Sarah, good morning to you. It's a wonderful morning. You can see a blue hue behind me purely because the daylight is near non-existent. It's very grey and very much a rainy sky. So I've had to put my blue curtain across with a light against it to bounce enough off the cards this morning because there's just not much light coming from the window. And good morning, Michaela. Lovely to have you here. We've got Anne. That's a lovely depiction there. The avatar, like that. Your bin's out too. Cool, good. Yeah, you did the dancing help. I think that's great. So, Kay, good morning to you as well. Now, I will flip over to the cards pretty much straight away and get the job done. Tap into your spiritual connections, your guidance, your psychic senses and your intuition. All of those things are all reasonable and valid. Now, I went and turned off, I put both my phones on airplane mode. Why it's coming in with notifications, I do not know. That's what it is. Right, here we are for our daily Lenormand card spread reading. I have our card here, which I can't pick up. Oh, I did cut my fingernails last night. So just remember, you're blessed beyond measure. So every single day is a day you should treasure. Here we go and getting it focused. It's weird lighting today, it really is. So just remember, you're blessed beyond measure. Every single day is a day you should treasure. That's a wonderful card. Love that one. But I like all of the hour cards. I think they're all treasures. All absolute treasures. Now, from the numbers work deck, I have card number 5, which you can't quite see the description on the bottom. It's actually activity for today as our focus. Let me get into focus properly. I think my camera I probably need a different, or I probably should just clean the lens maybe. I'm not going to do it now, otherwise you'll get funny things happening. So I'll put that there. There we have activity. And I'll see about zooming in on that so that what we've got is the focus on that card at the moment closer. Now, number 5, activity, looking at the guidebook, which I haven't looked at yet, is about variety brings stimulation, allowing you to be adaptable and energetic. So involvement is important, but care is needed. So it could be important too to move into a new group or project, something different for you. But there is multiple activity, little symbols on that one. So in whatever way that means something for you today, get active in some form. Okay, now let me zoom that back out again, because we don't actually need the full picture as big as that. And I shall move that card, because what we have for our, I'll try, yes, that can be seen, can't it? Right, here we go with the actual Lenormand. The Gilded Reverie Lenormand card deck is the one that I use, by Sarah Marchetti. Now, here we've got the 5 card spread of the child is in the home space. We have the bouquet in the workspace. We've got the time in the unexpected, and the key as our role, and the lilies there in the center as the outcome. And we've got Kim on her way to work. Just noticed that. So good morning, Kim. So child in the home space really does bring that activity and liveliness into the home. Children definitely are more active than what we are as adults, and certainly the more adult and adulting that we do, like this end of what my adulting is, it certainly is a little level of unfitness, unfitness, you don't have to be. It's the level of the way the bones work and everything. It does slow me, well, it slows me down, put it that way. It may slow you down too. Good morning, Nat. Just saw you popping in, so lovely to have you here. So bring in that childlikeness and playfulness to get some activities happening and things done in the home space. Also, as to when you're having your communication, chatting with each other and stuff like that, that you do still, though, bring your level of wisdom into it, not just the childishness. I'm feeling that what we're needing to reinvigorate is some of that activity that really does lighten our childlikeness and playfulness. So whatever it is that's happening in your home space, lighten it up with something that's more playful activity rather than everything being on the serious and fear and all the rest. I've just noticed so much fear around, especially since over the last few years. Obviously, we're at that stage where we are bringing in what is more lighter energy and really having things reinvigorate. Do that. Someone in your home, in your workspace, gee, I'm getting him confused. That must have been the sleeping, must have been. So with the bouquet, definitely have that awareness of recognition of others, and you yourself may have someone recognise what your skills and achievements are and saying thank you, because that is what I feel with the bouquet of flowers really is that that expression of I love and appreciate you in whatever form that is. As far as, in the workplace, you sort of expect it, it's that thank you for a job well done. So there's something you may have completed as a stage of a project or anything like that, or even just that you are working so hard and it's being recognised and someone's noticed. You be the one that notice others around and about you in the workspace too, if you're working with a team, that you are actually acknowledging each other's skills and gifts and contributions. So, and the thank you is probably all it needs, but gee, a little card, flowers, a post-it note on their screen saying, gee, you did that well. Anything that really does say a thank you. That's what I'm feeling with that. The time, the clocks, just have an awareness that you're not getting too lost in something like I did last night and went to bed after midnight. Totally not even. I was just engrossed. So the time just runs away with us if we're not having that little bit of an awareness. So you'll be reminded at some point in the day of what time it is to, have that next something you're supposed to go to, or, oh, that's significant. Mostly the 11:11s are what I notice sometimes through the day when time's really bringing something to my attention. It will remind me with the 11:11 because that's significant, especially in clocks, like you can get it twice a day, that type of thing, but it's something popping up in that respect. Mina, how are you? This is a general card spread reading. It is not for an individual card reading. So what you need to do is tap into your own sense of gut feeling, intuition, psychic senses, or directly ask your own spiritual guidance. You may get something from this set of cards for your message today. So with the time popping up unexpectedly at some point in the day, just have that awareness. It could be that there will be for your role, you've got the key in your hand, you can unlock anything that you're needing to open up to further investigation, to setting it free. If you actually see this one, whoops, I went the wrong way with that little highlighter. Oh, it won't because I haven't got the desk in the right spot. Hold on. Let's see if that, it doesn't work because I haven't got, hang on, let me just move the camera. That might be the best one to do. And I'll drop that back so we can see all of the visual. So with the key, have a look, see what we've got here. It is there is a blooming rose. It's a gorgeous, perfect, absolutely beautiful red coloured rose. So What I'd sense with that one is, because that's where my eye went this morning, is to the rose. The rose to me is that's it. Here we've got the flowers, a continuity in some sense of blossoming love, moving out something that is significant, letting it free. So open up that cage, set free whatever it is that you're needing to, that brings out that absolute love-centeredness of it. Here's that thank you here. This is your gift to be set free. Or, it really is that feeling today of here's your gift of setting you free. I'm letting you go. It's that sort of thing. In what context that might mean in your day. So, good evening, Shirley. I just saw you popping in as well. I hope your evening's going well, because my morning is really wet. I got wet putting my rubbish bin out. And here we go back to I'll just realign that to the centre so we can see all of the cards as much as we can without getting too far away from the table, is the lilies in the centre. The lilies do bring us a time. By that evening, we're going to have that time to reflect and contemplate what's happened through our day. So I hope that you can actually see by the end of the day that you've had a wonderful, playful time in your home space, but also taking that to the workspace and seeing how much other people around and about you are to be appreciated, to be grateful for them and the contribution they make in your day. Setting, whatever timeline this is going to be as far as that time of day, being able to set the energies of someone, something, what you're doing. It's even physically, it could be unlocking a doorway, that type of thing, but it's setting something free, and it's with love, enjoying, loving what it is that you're connecting with, who it is that you're connecting with, to be able to use that key to set free, open up. I'm seeing that set free and the flying free and really blossoming, blooming, blossoming. And it is with that gratefulness at the end of the day that, wow, I do see this as being at peace and revisiting, re-looking at what you've been grateful for from the moment you awoke this morning, to when you lay your head to that pillow, and feel the calmness and peace around about you. And this does bring in those that are your ancestors and all of who you are coming in to join you in that peacefulness and connectedness. And like we had with a card the other day, humanitarianism, the numbers work card, it all works in so beautifully. So, no, thank you, Kezzy. You've got to run. Amazing. Oh, thank you. So with anything that you're moving into doing today, you're fun, bring in that fun factor of being childlike, lighting it. I'm feeling a lighting the room, unlike I've got weird lighting this morning because of the weather out there and lack of light. I haven't got good lighting in here, but hey, that's all right. We can still see each other, sort of. What am I doing? I'm trying to summarize, aren't I? So bring in that is the fun part of doing what you do. Bring in that awareness of others around and about you in the way that they do help, support, contribute to what you do, and also how you can be helpful and supporting of others and recognizing them as well. So, it's a two-way street with anything, isn't it? So, wow. And being able to lay your head in peace tonight, really knowing what you've done through the day, have that goal and intention of just bringing, the innocence and childlikeness of fun and rediscovery, and almost like having an adventure, isn't it? So, oh, there's Keza. I just missed your comment there, Shaz. I can do that. I always do. Yeah, I know you can with your dancing around too. I think it's wonderful. And good morning, Shaz. I can see that you are there. Perfect cards from Sarah. You're mentioning you enjoy the rain, so it is raining over there. You love it. Yeah, blessed day. And love to everyone. So thank you for that, Sarah. And we've got Michaela with all her lovely little emojis. I just so love it. Whoops. And Shirley, oh, gee, you understand these cards so much. Tomorrow, which is today for you, is a bid day. Well, actually, let me know how my future will look like. Oh, wow, yes. Ah, wow, good. Good, good, good. And we do have a troll. So thank you, Shirley. Taught you so much. Well, thank you. I'm so happy that what I share really is meaningful to others, because I find it's such a joy, just to share this with you. I just love it. Thank you. And thank you from Kay. Thank you. Thank you. And that was the wrong photo just then. What happened there? I put up K's. I pressed on K's, and it was Shirley that came up with that one. Now that's a bit weird. Okay. Little things happen in the background, don't they, sometimes? Move out into your day and be the best you that you can be. You don't have to keep in the head what these cards are through all the day so that you can, I'm meant to be doing that, I'm meant to be doing that. It's not what it's about. What it is about is just feeling into your energies and your connection with your spiritual guidance every so often through the day, just to tap in and sort of think, am I on the right path? Am I doing the right thing? I mean, it's that type of interaction, and almost like a telepathic communication, or whatever you want to call it, with your spirit guides. Remind yourself that it's okay not to be in constant contact with them all the time. That's not the point of living our lives. It is to be who we are and taking those steps, the next step, in being you, in being me. So keep being the best you that you can be, and I'll see you tomorrow. Until then, namaste.